Hey guys, I'm back, and doing this whole video today with me is my best buddy in the whole world, Aiden.
Hi.
We are doing a video today because this is kind of a touchy subject. Not touchy, but look, I am not trying to tell anybody how to raise their kid. I am not trying to impose any of our values or anything like that. But so I've grown up in a family where we do outdoor stuff. We use knives, we use tools, we camp, we shoot, we do those things. And one of the values kind of that I was brought up with is that if you make things a forbidden fruit, so to speak, kids are going to find it and kids are going to be interested in it. And if you teach them healthy respect and safety and unmask the mystery of things from an early age, they're more likely to treat objects like knives with respect rather than this mystical, spooky, cool, mysterious thing that they want to go and like find and explore. And, you know, because it's, you all know how it is. You know, the more you're not supposed to mess with something, the more you'll want to. So I have Aiden in a lot of my videos. I let him handle sharp objects. I let him use knives.
Yeah.
I have let... Do you remember the very first time, how old you were when I got you the first practice knife?
I think it was 3 years old.
Yeah, about 3 years old. Because, you know, I believe in if you... You're doing it? Ethan's over there playing Angry Birds Star Wars, by the way, while we do this. I believe that if you ingrain kind of the lessons and the values of safety and respect for equipment and stuff early on, you have a kid who then is ready to move up to the real thing later on. You on camera there? You being famous?
Yeah.
Without you having to worry about they're going to get their hands on your stuff and mess with it, or they're going to go behind your back and sneak around. And look, this is something that has worked for me in my life and in my family. You know your kids best. I would never assume to tell anybody else, you know, how to raise their children or what they should or shouldn't do. I would be incensed if somebody told me, you know, this is how you have to raise your kid. So we're just doing this video as an idea. So I'm going to put a link in the video description here. When Aiden was 3 years old and we did his first little practice knife, he has a video called My Blue Knife, and it was a video he made all on his own. I like it. I think it's cute as hell. But the way that I sort of introduced him to this world was to get him one of these little plastic kits, and that was his knife. And I was able to teach him safety rules, how we handle them, and, you know, how we care for them and stuff, with something guaranteed he can't hurt himself with. And And what do you think, Aiden? Was that a good idea? Did that get you ready for when I let you use real ones?
Yeah, it was good practice.
Yeah?
Nice.
What kinds of lessons did you learn?
Always get away from yourself. Knives are not toys or weapons, and stay safe.
Okay, good. So, what do we do with knives when we're not using them?
We close them safely, and we put them away.
Cool. So just some examples. So the tools that I used to kind of start teaching Aiden this was this exact kit right here. And we got a glow-in-the-dark one for this video because what is that? That's an Angry Bird. Because what's cooler than glow-in-the-dark, right? But then we got another kit just to kind of show you the idea. Now I know that both these things say, this one says ages 7 and up, and this one has an age of I don't know. But today Aiden's going to put these together for you on camera to show you that with supervision and a little assistance from the grown-up, that these are great ways to introduce kids to this, whether you collect as a hobby, whether you're a professional that uses them, whether you're just an enthusiast. Great way to not only start teaching them, you know, safety rules and how to do this stuff, but also, I find, me personally, I have more pride in something that I put a little bit of hard work and blood, sweat, and tears in. Obviously, it's not going to be that hard, but Aiden is going to demonstrate how we put the two of these things together, and he and his younger brother Ethan, who's about to turn 3, so it's about time for Ethan to start learning how to handle this stuff. They will have these to work with. So, Aiden, which one of these kits do you want to start with?
I'm going to start with the W for wood. Okay. And then I'm going to work on the P after plastic.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about this kit? Go ahead and open it up.
JJ's Knife Kit.
We got this from
Amazon.
Okay. And you want to open it up and we'll see what's in it?
Okay.
Alright, so what do we got inside the box, Aiden?
Okay, it looks like we have a wooden handle. I think these are the locks for when you push out the blades. Mm-hmm. And these are the pins for when you're pushing it together. Cool.
Aiden, what kind of blades we got going on here?
Maybe a blowy and a clip point and maybe a skinner.
Okay, cool. So, very simple to follow along directions. I'm going to help out only if he needs me to. So, you want me to open this little bag for you? By the way, guys, we just looked at the Battle Bucks unboxing, and we talked about building your own fire starting tin. Got a tin for that right here. Cool. Alright, and so the first thing we need to do is we need to take looks like the left side.
Okay.
Yep, you got it. We're going to put a pin here and a pin there. If you need a little help getting those pins in, I'm happy to help you out. Because I brought a little multi-tool with us, in case we need some plier power or something. Alright, so step 2. Those 2 locks you had, they're going to fit right over those pins.
Okay. Okay, this is right here. Looks like this is going to go in between. Okay, got him in.
Alright, cool. Now, what's the next step? Alright, cool. Looks like you have the beginnings of a working knife there, buddy. You mind if I do a little thing real quick with this? Thanks. So basically we've got a slip joint here, so you see we've got the locks and the springs that we're going to eventually lock up with that other pin, and there you go. Okay, so this required a little bit of parental help to get the springs lined up and get that pin in, but now it looks like you're ready for the cover plate there and the other handle. So once you line them all up, you're going to need 2 hands to squeeze this one on. Squeeze it all.
Finally.
Okay, was that kind of hard?
Yeah.
Yeah, alright, but does your knife work? Let's see what you got. What? That's Luke Skywalker, Angry Bird.
Okay, there we go.
There's one. What else we got?
Okay, this is where you want to be careful with a knife if there's another blade already out.
Now we have a little slip joint trainer that you can...
Oh, looks like we don't even need the locks.
No, it doesn't lock. It's that spring was kind of a lock that doesn't really lock. It's called a slip joint. It just holds like that. So now if you wanted to, you could take a file or a sander or something. I mean, this is just fine for a kid that's learning though. And these pieces come pre-sanded. A little bit of issue, the pins are just a little bit large. You might want to run that over a sander or a grinder just to tighten those pins up a little bit. But
oh, there's some even still sticking out a little bit.
That's what I'm talking about, it's grinding them off. Let's, why don't you go ahead and rip into that.
Okay, I'm gonna feel like...
This one, depending on how you feel, you can just twist these pieces off, but it's going to leave little jagged pieces of plastic. It comes out much better if you use some snippers to get them off. So if you don't want your child to use these sharp snippers, now I don't have a problem with Aiden using these snippers. We use them to build models together all the time.
Yeah.
Aiden, unlike most model kits, you can go ahead and you can snip out all the parts all at once right here. Wow, Angry Birds, how cool! Alright, so now it's time to put this together. So step number 1, we accidentally ripped the directions a little bit, but can you see where the pins are going to go inside this side?
Yeah, I can see.
Okay.
Okay, so there's going to be one right here. Oh, this is easier.
Yeah. Bless you.
Thanks.
Bless you again.
Thank you. Yeah, I have a double snake problem. Okay, all done.
Alright, cool. Now this is not part of the instructions, but I've seen what happens to these. And I'm going to use just a little bit of plastic cement, the kind we would use for models, to glue these pins in so that once we get this thing all assembled, it doesn't come apart and we're not like chasing little pins all over the place. Nice. Quiet, Ethan. Alright, so next step. See that piece?
Yeah.
It's going to go, see how it goes over there?
Okay. This will be nice and easy, because these pins are easy.
Alright, let's give that a little tack down with the plastic cement.
Yeah.
So this is the spring for the lock, and this is the part that locks it. So make sure you look carefully at the different ends and get it just right according to the instructions.
Okay, I got it. Let's see. Looks like it's just gonna go right here. Yep.
So you're gonna have to press the lock, or I can hold the lock for you while you put the blade in.
Okay.
It's upside down.
Oh, and I see how it fits over there.
Very easily. And now we're ready for the second handle.
Which way does this go? Oh, right. And 2 knives assembled.
2 knives assembled. Let me give a quick dab of the cement on these pins here. All right, buddy, why don't you try out your handiwork and see what we've got?
Okay.
And it works. You've got a working lockback. Now what's cool about these, and the wooden ones also, these come ready for painting. So this one happens to be glow in the dark. So if you want to just let it glow in the dark, you can. Or you can go ahead and, you know, paint. It comes in different colors if you just want a different colored knife. We got glow in the dark because we love glow in the dark stuff. But with this is something that you can, like I said, have the little special buddy or buddiette in your life carry around, and you know, as you're doing projects, they can help you out with projects, and they can, you know, feel like they're part of the action.
Okay, this is nice glow.
Pretty sweet.
Yeah, nice
Pretty
glow.
sweet knife.
Probably can't really see it that good though. Let me see. Oh yeah, you can kind of see it.
Yeah.
Okay, let's fold it back.
Here's just an example with the trigger knife, all the different color options you have, you know, or just paint it yourself and make it what you want. But this was just a little video we decided to put together, just ideas after talking with some of the viewers about, you know, how do we involve our families in kind of the passion of collecting, using, enthusing about knives and tools and all this stuff. And, you know, one great way to bring the kids into it and at the same time teach them how to use, how to respect, how to be safe so that they're ready for the real thing one day. Aiden, what do you think?
I thought this video was cool, and I have one question for you.
Yes.
Can I see my blue knife?
I don't know, can you? Where is your blue knife? It's probably packed up in a moving truck somewhere.
No, seriously. I mean the video.
Oh, you want to see the video? Yes.
Yeah, I don't remember it at all.
I will show you the video of your blue knife as soon as we're done with this. So anyway, guys, I thank you.
I thank you.
You guys are awesome. Please feel free to add in the comments any other cool tips, suggestions, you know, stuff you have to go along with this. And we will be back again real soon.